Do you do math the American way or the Chinese way? Let's start with the American way. We first have to identify our coefficients. A is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. B is the coefficient of x, which is 3. And C is our constant term, 2. Now we have to plug into the quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now we simply have to replace a, b, and c with our values of a, b, and c. So negative b is going to be negative 3 plus or minus the square root. B squared is going to be 3 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 2. All of that divided by 2 times a, which is 1. Now we have to simplify. So negative times 3 is negative 3 plus or minus the square root. 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 1 times 2. 4 times 1 times 2 is 8. All over 2 times 1, that's just 2. So we're going to have negative 3 plus or minus the square root. 9 minus 8 is simply 1. The square root of 1 is going to be 1. So we're going to have negative 3 plus or minus 1 over 2, which is of course going to grant us minus and plus 2 different answers. So negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. And when we do minus 1, what we're going to do is get negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2 divided by 2, negative 1. So these are our answers. Now let's try the Chinese way. In order to factor, we have to think of what two numbers multiply to give us positive 2, but add up to give us positive 3. In this case, 2 is a prime number, so our only possibilities are 2 and 1. And so here our first two terms, x and x, have to multiply to give us x squared. And these two are, again, the 1 and 2 we said earlier, so 1 and 2. The only thing missing now are the signs. So we have to get a positive number. That means that we have to multiply numbers of the same sign, and when we add them we want to get a positive, so that means they both have to be positive. So I'm going to put a plus 1 here and a plus 2 here. And the idea now is that I have a product is equal to 0. The only way a product can be equal to 0 is if the factors are 0. And so x plus 1 has to be 0, or x plus 2 has to be 0. And so here we solve these two equations, minus 1, we get x equals negative 1, minus 2, and we get x equals negative 2. Which method do you prefer?